believe it or not, I'm socially awkward. I'm quiet. And before I go out to a social event, I look in the mirror and I say, "Don't be weird," which I manage to end up doing anyways, but I guess that's why I find solace talking to an inanimate object. Yet for some reason, I feel like I need to defend The Monkey, but I don't really know why. It's not a film that necessarily needs defending. But maybe it's because I connected with it on a level that not everyone will. The movie is weird. It's absurd and it's darkly funny, and for someone like me, who has always seen the world through a slightly offbeat, awkward lens, it just clicked. Osgood Perkins takes a wild swing with The Monkey, and a horror comedy hybrid that plays with tone and trauma and over-the-top gore in ways that remind me of Dead Alive, or aka Brain Dead by Peter Jackson. It's got that splatterfest energy, completely unhinged, gloriously messy, and totally self-aware, but it also echoes the surreal humor of Savage Steve Holland's Better Off Dead, where the world itself feels slightly skewed. And if you're into that kind of offbeat storytelling, you're in for a treat. But if not, you might just find yourself staring at the screen wondering, what the heck am I watching? At its core, this is a story about two brothers deeply affected by childhood trauma, seeing the world through a fractured, almost cartoonish lens. They don't just experience feel. They process it through absurdity, much like how our minds sometimes cope with the worst parts of life. Their dynamic is messy, darkly hilarious, and at times tragic. And then, of course, there's this monkey itself, cursed little creature that every time it bangs its drum signals another ridiculous, gruesome death. Now, here's what makes The Monkey work so well. The editing. The comedic timing in this film is razor sharp. Every cut, every reaction shot, every ridiculous escalation of violence, it's all dialed in perfectly. And because Perkins is usually known for his slow burn atmospheric horror like Longlegs, it's kind of wild to see him go full speed ahead into something this chaotic. And you can tell he's having the time of his life. Somehow it works. Well, it works at least for me. And that being said, The Monkey is not for everyone. If gallows humors, tongue-in-cheek absurdity, and exaggerated over-the-top gore aren't your thing, you might walk away thinking this is just a bizarre waste of time. But if you're like me, and if you find joy in movies that play in that bizarre, exaggerated space, you'll be laughing the whole way through. That's what I love about it. It doesn't try to be anything more than it is. It's fun, it's twisted, and unapologetically weird ride that delivers exactly what it promises. So if you embrace that insanity, sit back, enjoy the sheer absurdity of The Monkey, banging a drum while chaos unfolds, and you're going to have a blast. What do you think? Was this a comedic horror gem, or is it just too weird for you? Let me know in the comments. I'd really love to hear your take. So thanks for going on this film journey with me, and as always, be real.
Everybody dies. And that's life.